Forgot to do hashtags. But that's okay. Sometimes simplicity goes a long way. We are live. What do you think? You think I should ping everyone in Axis?
I don't know. It's a
No,
good set of games. You might want to. It's up to you.
I'm not gonna. I don't. I'm gonna save it for Super Casual Bowl. I was thinking
Yep,
of.
that's fair. There's a certain level of goodwill needed to make that work.
Yeah.
Waiting for people to trickle in as we reach 6:59 right now.
59
Anyone who
viewers.
pops.
Oh.
No, we're. I wish.
Like, wow, we hit a windfall.
Nah, we're at 6:59 p.m. So
We're at
waiting
7.
until 7. Are we?
We are.
I'm staring at my clock, but I guess so.
Alright, what's our first game, Phil?
All right, our first game of the night. The Denver Dragons are hosting the Flamingos.
Ooh, this will be good.
It's overcast with no wind.
Phil, since you're here, are there any special uniforms you want?
No, not really. I think our normal uniform for this game.
Alright.
And then maybe put the dragons in their darks.
They are.
Okay.
We should probably let the teams know they're up.
All at Flamingos.
I'll let the Dragons. Let everyone trickle on in.
This will be a good match. These are two good teams.
There isn't a bad matchup on our card tonight.
Yeah. I think the Dragons probably have Max Error only has questionable awareness. What's his build? I don't know. I think that the Dragons are probably a bit stronger as a team, though I think individually, but I think the Mingos might be a little more cohesive. I think the question is whether or not the Mingos have made any changes to their playbook so that they can properly use the players they have.
They actually did.
Fantastic.
Hummus God rooting for the Narwhals. Hummus, I have bad news for you. The Narwhals play tomorrow. This is not Simflow. Let's see what Max Error has. He has 64 awareness. There you go.
All right.
Go Dragons. All right. Denver has 77% chance of winning, but I mean, Fort Lauderdale's defense is potent. Overcast, no winds, you said?
Overcast and no winds.
Ooh, which means we could play in a stadium.
Oh, that'd be fun.
And we're gonna.
Are we gonna go to the Detroit?
No, we play in Detroit a lot. We can actually play in Dallas.
All right.
And my wife has walked in the door and hissed at me.
Growled? You dick. We got a thing for pizza, a menu.
So then, which pizza place?
Crossroads.
Where is that?
Main Street in Stono.
Okay.
It's open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Crossroads Pizza, not a sponsor of the SCFSL, but you can learn all about them.
I'm gonna read you the full menu now.
Please don't. We are live.
Oh, they have clam strips.
Oh, that's good. 23%. We are winning.
They have a cheeseburger sub. There, that's more important than your little game or whatever. What?
Why are you like this?
An asshole?
Yeah.
Wow, you just called me an asshole?
You said it, not me.
But you agreed to it.
You are being one right now.
All right, and the game is off. Dragons get the ball to begin the game.
All right. Hello, Kobe from the Froby. Hello, Odeon. Hello, Money
The
Cashman.
fuck did you just say?
Kobe from the Froby. It's a person's username, honey.
It's bad.
And Adonis King gets the first.
Up the side. That was a good play.
Phenomenal play from King.
And can you tell those fuckers that I can't watch Yellow Jackets because of them?
I didn't think we had a Showtime subscription.
I was gonna do a free month.
Oh.
Also, check this out.
Oh boy.
That was uncomfortable.
Oh, Adonis King with another first down.
Yep.
I'm running on very little sleep.
Yeah, I can tell. Why don't you have some dinner since I made it?
Okay. What is it?
It's red cabbage and chicken strips.
Okay.
I apologize to everyone who's listening in and wants to hear about the game and not what's going on in the life and times of TLK.
I don't know. I enjoy hearing about your chicken strips. Very risky throw there by the Dragons.
Absolutely. Short pass to King. And I don't know if this has been consistent, but King seems to be getting those 10 yards each time. Short pass out to, you guessed it, Adonis King. I know she does, Odeon, and I love her too.
All right, Beeman steps back. He's hit.
Are you gonna use those potatoes ever?
Linus Riverboat.
They're starting to
I'll deal with them.
sprout.
My sister has a sweet potato she's taking care of. She's going to plant it soon. It's been sprouting quite a lot. Open for more. That puts them in the red zone.
Cats.
Moore with a huge catch, and Runman.
With a tackle for a loss from Linus Riverboat. Pressure on the line, throws. Oh. I don't think that was the defense. I think that was just dropped. Beeman steps back. Oh! Caught by Turner as he runs a man over. Just patiently waiting for the next update to catching. Is that going to be the next release of the game?
Yes.
Okay. Axis 22, please.
Wheels
Wait,
is a
what
she,
version?
yeah. Divock.
What version of Axis are we on?
21.
Yeah. 22, please.
It will. I've seen some of the clips from, if you haven't yet, I'd like to remind everyone that you can be a Patreon to access, access football, get early access, not early access, early access to Access's videos, as well as sort of their updates. So you can see things like their update to their new catching system.
I Boss James with a good catch up the field. I don't have much faith in the Dragons' defense. This could be a bit of an
It's actually their
offensive
kicking I
showcase.
don't have faith in, as Boderman gets 8.
Otterman is probably the all-time leader in yards.
Probably.
So it makes sense that they would get some good...
Although I don't think any individual Boderman is, as Error is sacked. Nowhere to go as James Gallen gets him just as he drops back.
Look, on an infinite time scale, the Bodermans would eventually be the individual leaders in every stat, considering they are the only players who don't regress or retire.
I would say probably not.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
A single Boderman who plays 1,000 seasons is going to have more yards than Jimbo ever did.
Yeah, that's true, but I'm saying they probably wanted more passing yards.
Oh, come on. He stepped out on his own before first down. That's such a pain.
It is. And so Pablo is going to boot this one for 60 yards, making this 3-7. Flamingos are on the board.
Celebrate that one. Yeah, you celebrate, Pablo.
I mean, look, I'm going to say this. I think the kicking might be the difference maker here.
It depends on it depends heavily on if the Mingos can get stops.
Yes.
Stupid. Thanks, Money Cashman.
No, I think he's saying it's stupid that he ran out early.
Yeah, that's probably what it was, but
That one's going to be bobbled.
60 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a good kicker.
I like having good kickers. The Mingos have pretty much always had a good kicker, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's been a point of emphasis. Oh, catch by Maple. Good blocks. He gets open and is gone.
Yeah. Hey, good blocks go a long way, Phil. You always say that.
They do. Most big downfield plays involve important blocks. We actually... Okay, did we just defend that?
Yeah.
I mean, I know he missed, but I think that was the defense. I think we tipped it.
I think so.
That's not high winds. That's a hurdle. We tripped him up, boys. We got him.
Error back to
Error
pass.
steps back, line holds. Questionable throw, though, considering a more open target was there. Steps back, line holds, handoff to Noble, a few yards. 5, 3rd and 5 now.
Can definitely see a difference in the play sliders, though.
Yep. And you sure?
Well, I didn't say every play was going to be good. And so the Flamingos are going to kick this one for a touchback. I mean, the thing that's been killing the Flamingos right now is they haven't been able to stop the Dragons' offense.
That's not even necessarily true. It's been a couple passes that have gotten through. Like, we're getting killed on a couple big passes, but otherwise we've held up pretty well against the smaller plays.
And
Flag on play, probably
here.
an offsides.
What
is that guy in the middle even doing, though?
Contemplating life.
Yeah, he's just standing there, but he doesn't actually disrupt any passing angles. Like, he needs to take, like, a few steps back in order to actually be in the way. What the heck? I feel like I've seen an uptick in receivers being weird and stepping out of the way this season.
I think part of that is the speed of everyone.
I mean, everyone's been 99 speed for a while. It just feels like more receivers are just like,
well, yeah,
I'm
jumping
in
the
position.
route. Yeah. The jumping the route is an issue that Danny is working on. Beeman back to pass, deep bomb, and Henry Moore again. Kobe from the Froby, if you're still here, you're having a game. And Dragons are in the red zone. And that's a drop. The thing that's been killing the Flamingos tonight has been the 3rd down. As he's nearly hit while throwing, and Adonis King gets the separation. Wait, why are there 2 Adonis Kings?
How much impact are multiple players being in the... Oh my god, did we defend that again?
I don't think so. I think he just shanked that one.
No, it really did look like we got, like, in front of it.
Maybe he did?
I'm definitely more sensitive to engine issues when I'm watching the Mingos.
That's fair. I don't think so. I wanted to check something. I'm having a moment. Has Runt been updating? I don't believe he has. I just want to check something. I want to make sure I'm not losing my mind. Nope, okay. Sleeves just blended in with the jerseys. It's now 3rd and inches. 6-2 from the Dragons. Error is going to be sacked, though. James Gallen again. They need to get rid of the ball faster on those 6-2 plays.
There wasn't any faster he could have gone.
I know. This one's going to be another touchback. And King is going to shimmy. Yeah, for some weird reason, he had sleeves in one play. Or he didn't, and I'm just losing my mind. But it looks like there are no more players wearing sleeves on Dragons offense. That's so weird. Henry Moore with a short gain. And 2nd and 2. Beeman back to pass. Dread.
Beeman hands off to Runman.
And Flamingos get the stop they need. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Too deep to be a coffin.
Depends on the angle.
Error. Has no real time there. Throws the ball.
It's one of the
Had
things.
open targets, but
I'm actually going to use the no real time to plug what's going to be happening next week on the calendar. We will be having wine and cheese night as Thomas Noble II will get a first down and get them out of safety zone. In that wine and cheese night, we're going to be testing the new play call, the new speed cap proposal that Dustin has, and sort of show you how it works. We're going to be playing a lot of games. It's going to be fun.
oh, that sounds fun.
It is fun. I'm excited. It'll be not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
Ooh, exciting. There were 2 dragons there?
Mm-hmm. Error taken from the Book of Strobel.
No, I just didn't see them. I think they melded into each other.
And the fullback bottomman's going to run, get nowhere, and that'll end the half. Flamingos do get the ball to start, though.
We're only down 16 points.
I mean, teams have come back from more this season.
That's true.
I wouldn't rule it out.
Error steps back. The line
Ooh.
doesn't. He makes a terrible decision.
He decides Sky Rush is his favorite receiver of that play. Problem is Sky Rush doesn't play for the Flamingos. Phil's player's name is Block Your Line, the OL for the Flamingos. Funnily enough, has the 3rd highest TPE of any player on the portal. Beeman back to pass.
OL used to need Adonis King with the touchdown reception.
And it's doinks in. I thought it was going to go wide, but the upright actually helps for once. Thomas Noble gets 4. So, Odion, to answer your question, he's all these people right here. As Error is sacked, linebacker Brutus Maximus VII will get him. I'll be right back.
All right, Mingo's line up for the punt. It's a deep shot. Pass to Turner. Breaks a tackle, but gets into another one. Big reception downfield.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying let me close door because I can hear the videos.
I'm just being a turd.
I know. Alright, I'm back. What'd I miss?
Nothing.
Hit while throwing. Minus Riverboat, though, gets the face mask, making it 3rd and inches.
honestly do think we could turn off penalties and the game would be better.
Definitely something to consider.
Like,
I feel like it adds a level of realism.
yes, and the turning into spaghetti also helps.
Okay, fair point. You're not wrong.
It's just like you can't watch it and see, oh, a penalty happened on this play. Like, oh, the receiver committed a
Right.
pass interference here. It's like we
It's kind
can't
of the logic for why
see
we got
that.
rid of
It just
intentional grabbing.
yeah, it's just like we can't like see any of the intricacies of the play in that way. I think the Dev League games are more exciting than the pro games
Oh,
sometimes.
absolutely.
Sometimes, you mean all the time?
I don't know. There are some Phil. I mean, let's talk about the Aliens Frost Giants game.
Okay, that was pretty hype, but have you considered that season 1 had all the best games?
It did not.
I
Phil,
am
would you
going
like
with
to watch The Pain in the Rain again?
I never got to watch it. We didn't upload it.
Oh, we never did. The Pain in
Yeah,
the Rain was miserable.
I missed the Pain in the Rain. I wasn't in the booth that day.
Phil, I want you to create. I'll play a game for you that's very similar. You get nothing but 65s to put in specific stats. Have fun.
I mean, even then, you only got one Pain in the Rain.
No, 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 no. We got one Pain in the Rain because they were overtime. We did not get an exciting game for until. We didn't really get an exciting game until the last week of the regular season.
I mean, look, I thought those early games were very exciting, and I did commentate a bunch of them.
Yeah, that's because Deepest Jimbo just was a monster.
He was a monster, but I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about when we had him dumbly at receiver for no good reason.
That's fair.
I really enjoyed the punt gameplay. I found that very fun.
But I think it comes back to the question of sort of the speed caps and what we do there, as Runt misses that one.
It's high winds, dude.
And I think that's kind of it, is because no one has 99 speed in the Dev League, and the talent is a lot more even.
Yeah.
It makes for a much better game, whereas here there is a talent gap.
Yeah, yeah.
On paper, the Flamingos could win this, but it's not happening. I don't think. Maybe they will. Maybe they'll pull up 29 unanswered points, as Duell Brewer is going to get a good catch, putting them at the 50. So yeah, so we are trying to make these games more exciting. I've done some tests. I'm going to do a couple more tests. We're going to have a lot of tests. In fact, the brush off your brandings, because the Rail Raiders, the Binaries branding, and the Texas Super, and the Corey Williams with a great catch, and the New Hampshire, I forget what it was, are gonna come back in force. So we're gonna do a ton of tests. I'm gonna make some teams. We're gonna have some fun.
It'll be a good time.
Basically going to see how much these speed caps matter, and if they can give a bad team a chance against a good team. So far, I've done 2 tests with the Twisters and Roswell with them, and those games have been phenomenal. To the point that it's been last second, clutch plays have actually developed. It's been good. It's been good football.
46 yards and it's good. The Mingos score a 6th point.
That only puts them down by 4 touchdowns. They just need to score 4 touchdowns in 4 minutes. Easy. Short pass here to Adonis King. He's been just... And the truth is going to get that pick. I was going to say, Beeman's been burning you on the deep throws, but it's finally come back to hit him.
Well, the thing is, we've had a defender nearby for all but one of them.
Right. I mean, the red vents when he was just left to his own devices.
Yeah,
That was
Yeah.
just bad coverage.
yeah, bad coverage burned us.
Yeah.
But like
It's just the
like
50-50s.
4 of these touchdown passes have just been 50-50s, but in the engine as it is right now, the receiver wins that 50-50 80% of the time.
50% of the time works all the time.
Yeah, so it's just like, oh, my defender's there at the spot. If they moved 2 feet forward, they would be at the perfect spot to get the ball. But they're like, I will position behind the spot
Yep, and that'll
to be polite.
probably do it as the Flamingos turnover on downs.
Oh, you don't think the Mingos were going to come back from their 26-point deficit?
You never know. Gotta believe. Although that said, for all the comments about the games being close, yesterday the Vents will recover the fumble. The Nightmares manhandled the Narwhals. It was a great game, don't get me wrong. I say that as Nightmares GM, though. But I think if you're a Narwhals fan, it's another fumble, and this time Botterman recovers.
We're doing it, boys! Come on!
They've now put up 2 turnovers on 2 consistent Denver drives. Where was this
Get
at
to
the
double
beginning of the
digits,
game?
please. Well, you see, we wait until the last possible moment to make our loss less embarrassing.
Bold strategy, Cotton.
It's the old nearly comeback strat. Oh, we gave the ball for Botterman to pick up.
So all that amounted to was just a quick time burning.
We're very good at this.
Beeman gives it to Runman, the former Flamingo, who is going to be tackled after a gain of 6.
You know what? Our fans have never once left the stadium late.
That's true. Flamingo's faithful. Also,
They know exactly how long their experience is going to be.
they also know that 10 minutes after the game ends, Flamingos get out the t-shirt cannon.
Yeah,
Also,
we just
they're at Denver.
Flamingos fans fly in.
That's fair. But there's no t-shirt cannon at Denver games.
Yeah, we don't give the Dragons our t-shirts.
Which reminds me, did you know that you can buy league shirts and jerseys at our league store, which will all be consolidated soon? And by soon,
Oh, we're gonna get them all on one list.
we are.
That's
But
fantastic. The shirts are very good.
oh, the jerseys?
Yeah.
Which reminds me, if you want a jersey with your player or a player of your choice, just let me know. I can make it. It'll be up and available in the store, ready to go in 2 minutes. Not during the game, but you know.
Yeah.
It'll be done 2 minutes after the game. All revenue and proceeds do go to supporting our league as Denver wins 32-6.
32-6, an impressive win. Puts them in good standing.
Absolutely.
Now we are going to Toronto as the Rush hosts the Frost Giants.
Oh, this will be good.
It's extreme weather with snow and high winds.
All right. You are up there, and let me paint the Rush. All right. We're in Toronto, which means the Frost Giants are here. Ah, I need the right playbook. They're on the West Coast. Toronto's in the air raid. Let's see what happens. While this is loading, Phil, who you got winning this game?
You know what? I think the Frost Giants are due for their wins.
All right. Toronto is the favorites.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
I'm
What-
actually surprised.
What do you think, Phil? You think we should do a prediction for this one?
If you feel we should.
You know what we never play anymore? We never play in Boston.
Good.
Well, it's funny because, I mean, think about when we first started. That was the default stadium. All right, our game tells us it's what? It's high winds. This is
It
going to
is
be
snowy
fun.
with high winds.
Neither kicker is great, but I think I give the special teams edge to, funnily enough, still Toronto.
Oh,
There's
well, you know what?
special teams.
No, I doubt anyone's hitting the whale today.
I don't think anyone's hitting the whale. I'm gonna grab some water. I will be right back.
All right. The bets are open if you want to make a prediction on the game. Feel free to get your points in. And the Rush will be starting the game off with the ball.
Oh, shoot. See, it looks right here now. I don't get it. Phil, I don't understand it.
You don't understand the fact that it's now centered?
Yeah. Or at least look centered. Maybe it's...
No, this is not centered.
Maybe it's not centered on one side and is on the other.
God, if that's the case, I will throw a fit.
You know what? I'm gonna fix it right after this game. Just don't let me
Reminder
forget.
to always mirror your work while you're doing it when, like, drawing something.
Waterman is tackled for a loss by Skylar Hawkins. Ooh, that reminds me. Thank you. I love that they fixed one thing, which is really important. Alright, we're back. Sorry, I needed to fix the Roswell roster while I still remembered. Rig back to pass, hit while thrown. Finds Billy Bob Booker Thompson. He'll get a first. That'll take him to midfield.
Fantastic. You know what? This is what the Frost Giants were built for. They are the cold weather titans.
I mean, both of these teams do play as Chester Chess with a huge catch. Riggs is 2 for 3. Back to pass. Yeah, it didn't
Under
look like...
pressure, but makes the right choice.
Absolutely. And Rouge is going to get nowhere. Sabadona Tom Hanks is going to hit him. Making this 3rd and 9, even though it's considered a tackle for a loss, he gains a yard. I love it when that happens. Rig back to pass, and Boateng will get it, giving them a fresh set of downs. We've seen a lot of 3rd down conversions tonight. Rig back to pass, and nearly gives it to the defender. Riggs again, and Rouge behind the line with no doubt Skip Jack, the former Frost Giant, will get him.
Briggs, time. Oof, good
Complete.
defense. All right, it's time. Put the kicker to the test. Can you kick in the highest pressure, highest winds, highest snow environment? The kick is up, and it is good. 36-yarder, though it almost gets contested.
Toronto finds themselves down at the end of the first drive with Reykjavik burning about 4 minutes. That's one thing I don't get about. So we've seen a lot of sim access leagues pop up. And while I think 15 minutes a quarter is too long, I've seen far too many that have decided that 3-minute quarters is the way forward. Mason Jordan finds Lucas Arnold for a huge first down play. If it takes 4 minutes for a drive, that's 1 quarter dedicated to an entire team. That's obnoxious. Thunderball tackled for a loss by none other than Anna Kendrick.
Have you considered that if that happened, it would be really funny, though?
I have.
Jordan gets hit.
In a 15-minute quarter, it's hilarious, but in a 3-minute quarter, it's almost by design.
Yeah.
Short pass here is going to be a punt as we end the first quarter. It's 4th and 16. Toronto is going to give the ball up. Botterman nearly blocked there. Instead, we'll get off a great punt.
Impressive from a Botterman.
And it's 2nd and 7. Tyson Rouge again. This time, no doubt about it, he's losing 3 as Jerry Rice III will push him back. It's 3rd and 10. Rig back to pass. Hit while throwing, and so they're going to get the quick stop they need. Toronto has a chance to strike back. Toxic Smoke back to punt. And the line holds. The player just miscues and runs forward. So they're going to pin it at about the 18. Mason Jordan gives it to Thunderball. Thunderball to the outside gets 2. Making them now at the 20. Thunderball again. Makes 2 Frost Giants look silly and makes it 3rd and 2. Thunderball this time can't get anywhere. Dick Richards will get the stop. And it's 4th and 3. Nearly blocked again. Jerry Rig back to pass. Hit while throwing, but finds Chester Chess in stride for a first down. Toronto has not been able to get a first down at all this game, and Reykjavik's taking advantage of it.
You know, it's a hard knock life out there for teams.
Absolutely. And in the
You know, it's interesting. The lower the TPE levels for the teams, the more likely they are to have outstanding strengths and outstanding weaknesses.
Absolutely.
Like, low TPE total, hyper offense teams are really funny to watch.
I agree there.
Because, like, on one hand, they score a lot, but on the other hand, their defense is like a revolving door.
And Boateng is going to get them 1st and goal. Rig back to pass. Finds Tyson Rouge. Rouge is going to catch it, but actually lose a yard here. Which is probably better because red zone.
Yeah. In the red zone.
You can da-na-na-na-na.
Yeah, I didn't have a follow-up for that.
You can overthrow your man in the red zone. You'll get sacked a bunch of times in the red zone, as that is in offsides. No, it's a hold. That's going to be 4th and goal. They're going to decline it. Cheesy puns. So Reykjavik is going to have to settle for 6. Possibly. It's Tyson Rouge with it. Not Tyson Rouge. Toxic Smoke with the chip shot. And it's high winds, dude. It's no good. I don't think anyone's here in chat. Is anyone here in chat? Let us know if you are. I might give away a jersey if you are.
No, they're pretty expensive.
I know. I might give away a hat if you are.
Might give away a lore question.
I might give away a lore question. But you'll never know. Go Kendrick. That's fair. Infidel is here. Mason Jordan gives it the Thunderball. Thunderball falls forward.
Oh, okay, TLK, I have a question. So I was looking back at the stat sheets, and I can only open the ones back to season 11. I tried to open 10.
Might just be Google Sheets being dumb. I'm here just playing NCAA. That's fair. Rig back to pass. Deep, wide open. Boateng with nothing but space, and Reykjavik scores. Toronto's offense has done nothing, and Reykjavik is punishing them for it. And that one's nearly blocked.
10 points.
10 points. Toronto needing to do something on offense. There are 35 seconds left in the half.
I'm here just playing NCAA. Okay. That's fair.
And Sanik's going to get the rush, their first touchdown of the night. Mason Jordan has now thrown more in that play, I think, than he has the rest of the night, as he is sacked. Minion Olsen. Reykjavik send in 4. Jordan has a bad throw there, and it's 3rd and 18. I almost wonder if they're going to try and give it to Thunderball or just throw it deep. They're going to pitch it to Thunderball, who gets nowhere, and that'll end the half. Frestazel will get the tackle for a loss. And the Reykjavik Frost Giants will start with the ball.
They've done a good job of taking control of this game.
Absolutely. Junipt is here saying, go Rush. Hi, Junipt. How's it going? As Chester Chess is going to get it to about the 35. And that's going to be a false start on Cheesy Puns. I would say, Phil, with your penalty comment earlier, you can definitely tell when it's a hold, though.
Yeah, you can tell when it's a hold, you can tell when it's an offsides, but, like, the face mask ones in particular just, like,
Maybe we
feel
remove
so...
those. Just working late and thought I'd tune in. Well, we appreciate it, Junie. Always great to see you. It's Jerry Rigg with a short pass to Tyson Rouge, who's got nothing but space. They've been besting them with these missed tackles and just getting to the second level. Pass defense for Toronto has been not good tonight. And Boateng. Now both Boateng brothers have points on the board. Reykjavik takes a 16-0 lead. Toxic Smoke is going to make it 17. So away we go.
Reykjavik. I believe they, like, look, they can almost certainly hold this lead. I believe in them.
Absolutely. Thunderball makes 2 Rush look silly, getting it 2nd and 2. We've seen this before, though. They've started with Thunderball, and then they stick with Thunderball, and the Frost Giants get wise. And they're going to do exactly that. See, I would have thrown it there. It was a 6-2. You had the opportunity to beat them, and the Rush are just not making good play calls as they now bring out a 5-3 front. And they're going to give it to Thunderball. This heavy run offense is going to be their undoing.
As it is for every team.
And Botterman's going to punt this one away. Rig back to pass, deep bomb downfield, wide open. This is Devin Boateng.
Pass to
And
Boateng, and boom, touchdown.
went from one Boateng to the other, and Caleb now has more touchdowns than Devin in this game. And that is nearly blocked again, and it's 24-0. On paper, these games seemed a lot closer.
I think we kind of like got a little unlucky with the first game. I think that game could have been closer than it was. And in this game, I believe that Reykjavik just have like a little bit more balanced roster.
And a better game plan, honestly.
Yeah. And that can really tilt a game.
Because I think Jordan's thrown it like 4 times. And 3, 4. See, that's where a run play works. It gets a couple yards, but now they're at 3rd and long again. And so what are they going to do? They're going to hand the ball off to Thunderball. Because that makes no sense in the I form. And it doesn't work. Reykjavik has been taking advantage of these bad play calls the entire night, and Reykjavik deservedly wins. We will have an upset as Boderman. And Thunderball's a good running back, but when you're this predictable, they can best you. That and also when everyone has 99 speed.
Everyone's just too fast, man.
Yeah, that's why I'm really excited for testing. I'm going to do some more testing this weekend, so I'll probably do it before I leave. Because I leave at around 1 o'clock tomorrow.
All right.
And then, what?
All right.
Yeah. Imagine having 99 speed. Men like me can't run that fast. Tyson Rouge will get the first. Oh my god, just found this on Twitch. This looks like so much fun. Dare I ask, Green Army? Or are you talking about us? As Tyson Rouge. Deep bomb downfield, and it's a pick. Jaleel Hakeem III.
It was a very good punt.
It was a very good punt. Quality arm punt. And it's the 4th quarter. And they're going to pass. And Lucas Arnold. You have all these great weapons on offense, too. Rush have just not planned well this game. Mason Jordan back to pass. He's sacked. I mean, that's the other thing. Anna Kendrick is going to be disruptive and has been all night. 2 sacks, 9 tackles. Ooh, that reminds me. IO People Awards. Jordan deep bomb downfield. Wide open. Dropped. You gotta catch that.
Well, evidently, the Toronto Tank Master Rush do not have to catch anything.
And it's a face mask on Skylar Hawkins III.
What the heck?
Actually, I'm gonna see something. Because it's bothering me. Charts. Aha. Who should be the 22? Shane Flaherty. All right, Tyson Rouge. They're content to just burn the clock. I think Toronto is going to be held scoreless this game.
Unfortunate, but it was a great showing from the Frost Giants.
Absolutely. Frost Giants rightfully won this, playing smart on both offense and defense.
Yeah. Flag on the play. Because we want to make this take longer.
It's an offsides that's going to be accepted. Junip Panda, whose name
celebrate.
Junip Panda, whose name we haven't called yet, does something, but I don't think it's what he wants to do. And Sabanona Tom Hanks is going to get the sack, and that'll do it. No, Exasuit plays on a different team, Junip. Speaking of different game, Phil, what's our next game?
Our next game will be in Hollywood as the Knights host the Hammerheads.
That'll be great.
It is rainy with no winds. There will be only one winless team. Will it be the Knights or the Hammerheads?
Because you're laughing maniacally.
That's just my normal laugh.
No, it's not. I've heard you laugh normally.
I'm replacing.
No. Priors and TLK's prediction for next game. Ooh. Ooh. I think it's going to be the Hammerheads. Mason Jordan with the spike. Phil, what's your prediction for next game?
You know what? I think that the Hammerheads will win the game.
Parm, to answer your question, the Hammerheads won 24-0 with Jerry Riggs rightfully earning MVP for the offense and Anna Kendrick for the defense.
Giants?
Yes, that's what I meant. This team, the team in Reykjavik.
Yes. The Hammerheads won 24-0. What a bold prediction!
In a game, I think Strobel pulls it off this game.
You know what? Yeah, I think the Hammerheads take a win. Not sure by how much. Not sure how the Knights defense will play. We'll see. But it is rainy with no wind.
Glad you knew what I meant. Rainy, no winds. Hammerheads.
I feel like I'm ordering drinks sometimes when I tell you the weather.
Rainy. And no winds. Hammerheads are at Hollywood.
You're at Hollywood. Hollywood stars.
What did I know? Did I know things? Let's find out. It's one more night in Hollywood.
I'm gonna kick you in the Hollywood.
Please don't.
You don't even know what the Hollywood is.
Can you stop, please?
Stop what?
Being threatening to me?
We were having fun.
Huh, that's a new one.
That's what she said.
By followers, primes, and viewers. Why would I want to buy anything?
I guess I'll do mod view things.
Drama in free agents channel is wild. I don't even remember anyone posting in free agents. Did I just flip over it?
Oh, they're already gone. What the heck?
Yeah. Alright, Hollywood is the underdog by a huge margin. Speaking of, did you ever pay out the...
Need to pick the Frosties one. How do I delete a message?
I have no idea.
All
My
right.
wife has decided to clean her phone right now.
Yeah, because the new headphones I bought aren't working.
Oh, that's a good reason.
I guess I'm just gonna ban them.
Yeah, message was deleted by moderator. There we go. All right, experts, let's see what happens.
I
Yeah.
thought they sold me
And
shitty
for
headphones.
blocked
Oh, I'm
terms.
sorry, honey.
I guess. I mean, it has space in it. Not sure if that'll work.
Let me just try something. I'm gonna ban myself. It'll be really hilarious if this works.
I mean, their message is already gone.
It works. I just want to see if I type buy, what would happen. I wonder if it'll ban Nightbot for the store. Anyway,
Someone ban Nightbot.
Madagascar. So here we go. By the way, fun fact. If you're a Dragons fan, you want the Hammerheads to win. That more or less secures the 1 seed for Denver. As Yam Lewis, but there's a hold here. I wonder if our speed is why the penalties don't align.
I wonder.
Wigan back to pass. Has time and finds Botterman. There's an offsides here. That will be declined as Madagascar gets to about midfield.
Oh, Hammerheads.
I mean, I'm rooting for both teams. I don't like...
There's not a bad winner of this match.
And it's a
and
pick
it's
there.
picked off by Glockenspiel.
Oswald Glockenspiel, the $1 million man. Oh man, we aren't losing yet. Nice. I think you might surprise some people. Quandarian. I don't know. We need this victory. Let's get it. I love all the Knights showing up here. In form. Strobel back to pass. Dayton Holmes. Madagascar is knocking. Hello, Steven Van Zandt. They hear you knocking, but you can't come in. Wait, that's not Steven Van Zandt. Who sang that song? That's fair. You did have some good plays before then. And I think Dixie Kong can actually give Red Broccoli fits. As a wide open Laquan Darioun is going to get in the back corner. Dave Edmonds.
It's up and it's good.
Madagascar
Hammerheads
takes a
get
7.
7-point lead. First quarter's still long. We still got half the first quarter left though. Michael Lum with the
First play after we're not losing was a pick. Yeah, that's fair. That is a jinx.
Yeah, and Will 379 with the we need this victory, let's get it.
He is the GM for the Knights.
All right.
Second
Well, you
in
know what?
inches.
Both teams are hungry for this win. The GM of the Knights might prefer a loss, though, for the first overall pick.
No, they don't have it.
They don't... Oh, they don't own their pick, right? Oh, no. Maybe they should trade for their pick back. The Knights really, really want to win this game.
As Hardwood gets a first. McGuigan back to pass. Short one to Valkonen. It's going to make it 2nd and 4. McGuigan has time, has a man in the flat, decides to throw the dangerous one over the middle, though. And it's 3rd and 4. Wigan this time, though, has his man open, and he can't connect. So it's going to be a punt here from Botterman. And depending on where this rolls and where this bounces, that's going to be a touchback. Excuse me. I have the zoomies. I can tell you have the zoomies. They can hear you just as loud when you whisper.
I have the zoomies!
I apologize for my wife shouting, though.
I will pull your hairs out.
All 5 of them?
5 by 5. Oh, wait. 5.
You're funny.
I'm aware.
Strobel back to pass, and incomplete. And so at the end of the first, Hollywood and Madagascar each gotten their drives in. But Hollywood's looking to do some damages. Oh dear is going to punt.
What?
They're just dancing and it's cute.
I know. Excuse me.
Poor TLK getting bullied.
It's not getting bullied. This is what you signed up for, bitches.
Is this where you say blink 3 times if you need help?
He doesn't know how to blink. He just goes, huh?
Per usual. That's true. And so, Hex Yi of Madagascar's here as well. Everyone's tuning in. I love it.
I love you.
I love you too.
Small man.
As McWigan gives it to Yam Lewis, and they're back at the 45.
You bet. 45.
Falconen gets 5. So, Phil, what are you liking from each of these teams so far?
You know, I think that the Hammerheads have actually had a reasonably stout defense here, and the Knights haven't been out of it. They're doing some plays here. I think both teams... I think either team has the potential to score on any given play. Like, there's not a lot of lockdown going on.
Cool,
but,
that was
like,
nearly
stuff
bobbled
like
and
that
caught.
can happen.
Falconen will get a first. McWigan finds Yam Lewis as they hit the 2-minute warning. And so they're in the red zone. These bots are nuts. Yeah, it's true. Short pass to Hardwood, and Hardwood's in. Hollywood has a chance to tie this up.
That's huge. These bots are nuts, bro. Yo, they are.
Speaking
Our
of nuts
though, honestly,
bots,
and it's high wins, dude. The Knights do not tie the game. They do not pass go.
and they do not collect $200. Luckily, there are 3 amazing kickers in this draft. So the Knights'
They
woes
are
at
needed.
kicker are soon to be a thing of the past. Actually, I think there are 4 great kickers, each on one of the Dev League teams. Strobel has thrown for 69 yards. And Hex Yi, but there's a flag. It's coming back. Hold on, blast me away. Making
Don't
this
stop him
sex.
from dancing, though.
That's quite a dance.
That was a heck of a dance.
I
If
love-
that were in the NFL, he'd get a penalty.
Strobel finds his man deep. It's Hex Yi again. Can't get the touchdown in the dance this time, but at least he gets the yards.
Strobel steps back.
And
Deep
would you believe
shot.
me if I said it was Hex Yi? He does what he did before in 2 passes rather than 1. Madagascar has a chance to make this an 8-point game.
Yo, does he get credit for all of those yards?
I think so. No, he doesn't get the penalty yards.
All right, that's a shame because otherwise he doubled up on yards there.
I know. Wigan back to pass as the Knights look to respond. By the way, I want to point out, since the 2-minute warning, 13 points have been made, whatever.
Aggressive plays lead to point totals.
Absolutely.
Also, McWigan has played really well.
Absolutely. Both of these guys have.
Yeah.
I don't think either team has played poorly this game, and it's been great football as a result. And that's just an overthrow from McWigan, making this 3rd and 10. Pitch to Hardwood. Hardwood's going to get 4, 5, but not enough, and so Madagascar's going to call a timeout to try and do some damage before they get the ball at the half. This one's going to be caught at about the 18, and Krieg has nowhere to go. Strobel back to pass, and just throws it away. Had a man, but the play just didn't have enough time to develop. He got jittery, and he threw it away. If you're playing the bingo game, this is a good Strobel night so far. As Strobel throws it, it bobbles, and I want to see someone catch off the bobble. Bottom and the fullback's going to get nowhere. And it's 4th and 5. Hollywood's not calling a timeout. They're content to just let it run out. Going to the tunnel, down by 8. Defense holds stout and true. And that one's going to roll in for a touchback as time expires. So both teams are headed into the tunnel. Looking good. Hollywood's trying to get something.
First, they need to get a stop.
That was a great kick from O'Dear, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Dayton Holmes going to get to 35.
You're welcome.
I thought you were going to watch Yellow Jackets.
I'm going to on their TV in a little bit.
Oh, and Picard will get a first. Just kick over my water bottle.
Nope. Never happened. I don't have feet.
I don't think you're telling the truth. And that one's going to be...
drink some coffee and see what happens.
Please no. As there's an offsides. Because you're already hyper.
No, I'm not.
Offsides? Do you want me to really explain it?
No.
And
That was a
Picard
joke,
with a
'cause
huge
nobody
run.
knows what offsides is.
No, no one knows what offsides in soccer is. In football, it's really easy.
Is it when you're not on the field?
No.
Oh.
It's when you're ahead of the line of scrimmage on defense before the ball is snapped, as Picard is going to get a huge catch and run, and Madagascar is looking at making this a 2-score game.
You're Madagascar.
No, she's kicking TOK's stuff, shaking my head. And Picard.
Are they saying shit about me?
No, they're saying shit about you kicking my stuff.
I didn't kick your stuff because I don't have feet.
Yes, you do.
No, these are claws.
Then why did we buy the treadmill?
I'm not trying to gaslight you. I'm just insane.
Oh boy.
What?
Nothing. I love you.
I feel like you're not telling me something.
You're just a lot right now.
You know what? Then go get less.
TOK getting gaslit.
No, I can't gaslight because I don't have feet.
What does one have to do with the other? Phil, can you help me out here?
I think you're being gaslit right
You guys
now.
need to pay better attention.
I'm pretty sure I'd be gaslit right now.
Pretty sure you're stupid.
I'm pretty sure there's going to be a clip of this later of TLK, just titled TLK being gaslit by his wife. Deep bomb downfield, and Dixie Kong shows up big.
Dixon Kongs?
Dixie.
Oh, that's not much better.
Way down in Dixie.
It's a video game character, and Hardwood gets the 2 points.
I'm sorry, who? Did you say Hardwood?
Yeah, Butch Hardwood.
Oh, no.
Rattlesnakes and alligators.
Hexify, to answer that one, what happened there is really simple. Is that unfortunately, whoever was your DB went up against a Hall of Fame wide receiver and got burnt. It's gonna happen. And yes, I am gonna say Dixie Kong is probably a Hall of Fame lock. And Hex Yee to the house!
Oh, that gives the Hammerheads a controlling lead. The Knights have a lot of work to do, but this is their time.
We'd like to remind everyone the Hollywood Knights are a second half team. Though it doesn't look like it right now. For those who don't understand that joke, this was started when Saba first created the team. They were not very good. They lost every game, but he would always mention that they were a second half team. Give me that 100-yard game. I like it. Hexy making a quiet case for Offensive Rookie of the Year as Hardwood gets it 9-10. And Valkonen is going to get them past the 50. Huge throw from McWigan. Vilko Valkonen has been a great tight end this game, but has been overshadowed by the other tight end in Hex Yee. McWigan back to pass. Incomplete.
I'm incomplete without you.
Aw,
You nerd.
you're a nerd. And it's a pick there by Reg Broccoli.
Oh, no!
The vegetable
What?
Reg Broccoli.
What?
Val,
You
You've
guys
never
have
heard
hobbies.
of Reg or Broccoli?
we have a hobby. It's this.
You need a better hobby.
Watch it or I will buy you a jersey of pee pee poo poo.
What's a jersey? Is that an unnecessarily gendered
Oh my
jersey?
god, TLK, we need
No.
Furbies.
Okay, thank God.
A jersey is a part shirt, part jersey.
Oh, that's somehow worse.
All fantastic.
And it's a fumble.
Oh,
Botterman
fumble
recovers.
recovered by Botterman. The Knights are still in this.
Knights are still in this.
Do the Hammerheads at least own their first round pick?
Yeah, the Hammerheads do.
You're a
Okay. Hammerhead players, please root against your team. It's in your best interest.
Nah.
You don't want the Dragons getting the first pick, do you?
I mean, Dragons are headed for a rebuild.
That's true.
We ain't the Dolphins, yeah. I like, and you know what? It's good for morale to win this. I mean, in terms of impact, getting your guy 1 overall versus 2 overall, this draft class is deep and it's large. You're not going to miss in the first 2 picks.
Except if you do.
And Valkonen is going to be close, but no cigar. They're going to be stopped at the 1.
I'll take your cigar.
What?
Take your cigar.
And Hardwood falls forward. Is he in? No.
That's what she said.
Hardwood this time is met behind the line. It's 3rd and goal. How is that not a touchdown? I think his knee was down before he was tackled. McGuigan back to pass, and he jumps the route. Do you go
Oh,
for it here, or do you bring
you
out the
do.
kick?
You have to. But they don't.
Especially with Botterman, I would have gone for it. But the kick is good.
I mean, even with a good kick, you need the touchdown.
You do. You're down by 2. Yeah. That was a questionable call.
Mm.
And Dayton Holmes is going to get a good kick return there. Yeah, I would have. I'm going to talk to Danny about that. If someone could get me a clip of that specific call right there, that would be great, just so I can show Danny. And Picard, I think this is coming back on a hold, though.
Mm.
And it is. Blast me away. But look at that dance. We definitely see longer dances with the OL holds. And Picard's going to run it. He's going to get a good chunk of yards back. It's 2nd and 5. Pitch to Picard. He gets blocked by his own fullback. Strobel finds Dariun the third. This is Hollywood's first time out. I think Madagascar is going to win after a well-fought battle from the Knights. Botterman, the fullback, gets 8. 7.
6.
No, it's 7.
5.
We're just doing a countdown now.
4.
This is
3.
ground control to Major Tom, and Picard's
2.
gone!
1 touchdown, Picard!
Okay, that countdown actually worked, huh?
I'm a genius. You see, the plan is to start bits with no end game and let them work their way out.
Look, I mean, if you're both these teams, you've probably started scouting. There's enough here, but no, Madagascar actually owns not 1 but 2 first-round picks this draft. I'll try to get you that clip after this game ends. Yeah, Hex, no worries. If you do, if you do. If you don't, you don't. I can also just go into the game log and I can set it to Danny and I can go, look, AI awareness still needs a little bit of tweaking. I think the problem is I wonder if it's the overcorrection, deep bomb downfield and not able to catch it. Ty Holcomb, though, it's going to make it 4th and 10. They're staying on the field and going for it, obviously, but I think, I mean, if we think about sort of how the pendulum has swung, it's now gone over course correcting, and I'd rather take that problem and run with it. So you look at sort of where this whole thing is, and yeah, I can make that call, but not the 4-yard call. Yeah. Well, Hex, I can explain this one. So it used to be, we had our AI used to be even stupider on some regards. As Picard nearly breaks 100 yards rushing. What would happen is they'd find themselves on 4th down, or like these 4th down, they'd be down by 3 or 2 or 1, and they'd go for it. So I wonder if it's just course correcting to try and score, even when they should be going for the touchdown. And that'll do it. Madagascar wins 35-17. Phil, what's our next game?
Our next game will be a fantastic matchup between the New Zealand Wallabies versus the victorious Lions.
Oh boy.
I'm sure everyone here is excited to see the Lions potentially return to their winning form after their concerning loss. However,
yeah.
I predicted that they would not make the playoffs because they will not win another game this season. So I'm looking forward to the Wallabies' victory.
All right. It goes well, LBG. How about for yourself? All right. Wallabies are hosting or Lions are hosting?
Wallabies.
Why did I even change?
All right, and it is rainy and low winds.
Excited to do the. Oh, you're casting the World Series tomorrow. That's awesome.
Who's in the World Series? I stopped paying attention
Sea
once the
serpent
crowd got eliminated.
sloths.
Sea serpent sloths?
Yeah.
Damn it, Indy!
Indy got eliminated in the first round.
God, I should have paid attention. Rip Indy, man.
They got eliminated at the same time as the Crabs.
Well, that doesn't mean I would have paid attention. Look, I'm an inactive max earner.
Yeah, I know. You're more active here. Um. No, so I'm actually.
No.
I will be honest. I'm rooting for the Sea Serpents.
So am I, honestly, but that's partially just because I am continuously upset by the perpetual success and great GMing of the Scorpions and Sloths.
I mean, that's fair.
All we heard is Max Earner. Wait, really? Is that all that got through to the chat?
No, I think he's saying is it doesn't matter if you're inactive as long as you're.
Yeah. I am also still an updater. I've been a part of the update team for a long time, actually.
All
Like
right.
2 years. Been a long time.
Never play here. I want to see if something's breaking.
I've been thinking of doing like a couple. Yeah, TLK got it. I can't be sure if it was an audio issue or you
Right, yeah, it's always one of those
doing a
things you want to
funny.
check.
Yeah. I've been thinking of like once Lemon retires, maybe doing like a gap player where I just don't spend any money or do any PTs.
Well, that's fair.
Just like ride it out for a couple seasons, get my energy back, and then go
We,
full active again.
that's fair. I'm once cardboard cutout's done, I'm taking a break.
Yeah, yeah. Take a break forever.
It's gonna be a
I
bit.
think of the PBE the way I think of MOBAs. I have a lot of fun with them sometimes, but like I'd never tell someone to get into it. I think for me it's like you have to kind of organically want to enter.
A MOBA.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Ooh, Hydra sent me a link to the house he's trying to purchase.
Ooh, send it to me.
Um
Tell him
yeah,
TLK
you
wants
know.
to see it. And he'll say sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shiloh will get a good chunk of yards there. It's 2nd and 1. So Phil, you're standing with your prediction that the oh, did you pay out the last prediction speaking of?
Oh, yeah, I paid out the last one.
I don't think I
Should
want
I
one
start
for
a
this
prediction
one.
for this?
No.
No. Okay.
The Wallabies are heavy underdogs, both in terms of talent and in terms of just
Oh, it is
odds.
such a nice open kitchen plan, actually.
Ooh.
Like, it's got a big space and then, like, a disconnected counter and then the cooking space. So it's got, like, a nice, like, little corridor kind of setup.
You know, I
I
opened
really
my
like
mouth
that.
about the Wallabies being underdogs, and Apache gets a pick. As
Didn't
McMorris
you
gets
hear?
sacked by Master Bader.
Oh, laundry room? That's nice. Okay, it's got open bedroom, nice bathroom setup. Yo, okay, I love those sinks. I love that kind of sink. I really like the sinks that kind of overhang into a loop and give you a lot of hand room and underneath. You know?
Sacked by who? It would be Master Bader. I kid you not, that is actually his name. As Colt Remington Wellington. What, honey? I don't come up with these names. You think I do? The individuals who create their players. You told us to get a hobby. We did.
I would like for all of you to reconsider your lives.
I don't know if anyone else can hear her.
What?
I don't know if anyone else can hear you or if it's just me. Phil, can you hear her?
I can hear you.
Oh, no, I was asking if you could hear my wife.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, okay. And so, Duck football is going to possibly take the lead here, and the Wallabies do. She was saying we need a better hobby, but that's okay. And so
Joke's on
now,
her. I've got multiple.
I know.
Yeah, my main hobby is reading trashy romance novels.
Oh my God, you and her would love to talk about that together.
Yeah.
She is a big fan of those.
Yeah, we never talk about it, but I have a lot of opinions about writing.
Ooh. So who's your favorite author?
I don't really have any particular favorites. Most of what I read is just trashy translated stuff.
Ah, like the translated version of Dracula from Icelandic?
Oh, that sounds hilarious.
Oh, dude, it's amazing. I'm going to pitch it to you the best way I can. I need to... I need to find it. Icelandic translation of Brahm...
I know the story. I know that it's like just someone
And
who
there it
basically
is!
wrote like a fanfic.
It is another punt block from Chinstrap to Pengu.
Chinstrap Topengu is too powerful. He's a genetic freak.
So anyway, you should look up The Powers of Darkness, which is more of a Dracula fan fiction, written by the person who saw Bram Stoker drinking
Bram
coffee.
Stoker.
Reading, sitting in a cafe drinking coffee and decided he understood what he meant when he was writing. As McDonald
Bram
is short of the first.
fan friction.
Fan,
Bram Stoker is my character when we play Curse of Strahd.
that's fair. And that's the end of the first quarter.
Oh my god.
Huh.
Have my mystic powers destroyed the lions? Is this actually the end of their winning?
Phil, I swear to God, if that happens, I just don't know
If
what
the
to...
Lions never win again this season, I might have reversed the curse. And it's good?
Phil, you are just... I don't know what you're doing now.
I thought that was gonna miss. What the heck? I did really like the kitchen for that house, though. I really like how it's laid out. Lots of space for stuff.
Nice.
I'm a big fan of detached counters. We actually have one
I like a
with
good detached counters.
with like a massive marble cover, and it acts as like a
Ooh.
table and storage, and then also a full counter with helping with cooking. So really good. I like detached counters.
Like an island.
Yeah, yeah.
As Blaze Boss turns out of bounds.
An island is the correct term for it.
Okay, so I'm not losing my mind. Oxalon back to pass. Ooh. I love Lamp. Brick, are you just saying you love... Do you actually love Lamp, or are you just saying you love whatever you see?
Loki is actually a moth, confirmed.
And there it is
He's
again!
blocked again! Depengu! Depengu! Oh my god!
I don't know if I can ever make a case for a special teamer being more of an MVP than Depengu.
Are defensive special teams considered special teams?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Mickey Mouse hit. Tackle for loss by Gunner. Morris has so much time. Caught by Oop!
It's going to make it
12-0 with a chance at 13.
I don't know what I'm watching here.
You're watching some football.
I get that, but like... This is confuzzling. Like, I get what's happening. There was a pick to start it off. the Wallabies have not had to do a sustained drive. Like, I get the how. It's just mind-boggling to me that Pengu is just breaking it this much.
Pengu is just built different.
As Martinelli with a huge catch and run.
All right, that was good. Martinelli knows what's up. Seizing the momentum.
Maybe. Grayson with a short game.
Maybe 99 block break with 98 speed player
Yeah,
can
that's what I was
block
saying, maybe
punts.
too. As Kylie Ray will get the first.
It's that one less speed that matters. They delay the impact with the line by that nanosecond, so they get through it. That's how Depangu works.
I'm gonna have to test that. Because, like, I understand the first time. When he played the Frost Giants and he went off, we can all explain that. Frost Giants have a slow OL. They have a bad kicker. They have a bad punter, whatever. This just doesn't make sense. As Grayson gets a touchdown.
Lions are back in this.
Absolutely.
Is that guy 99 and 99?
Let's check. Zuko Ito's kick is good. He'll take this moment to see what Pengu's stats are.
Only a 900 TPE.
99 speed, 99 awareness, 99 block break. That's it.
He's just a normal lineman.
I don't understand. As McMorris is sacked.
Look. You don't have to understand. You don't have to understand. Sometimes you just can't deal with a supernatural talent. As Colt Remington Wellington gets a nice chunk of yards. It's now 3rd and 10.
They say all men are created equal.
TLK hasn't heard the phrase sim gonna sim. TLK embodies the phrase sim gonna sim.
I absolutely do, but like, there's a sim gonna sim, and then there's the anomaly of chin strap to Pengu.
You have seen far too many anomalies for this to be that unusual.
Phil.
TLK.
Like, you're seeing what I'm seeing.
I'm seeing what you're seeing. It's definitely weird.
Right? Like, you'd expect it from across the board, as Blaze Boss is gonna blaze past him.
I'm gonna blaze past you.
And Vancouver takes the lead.
Blaze it.
So does your booty hole.
Also, hello, Haseo. How's it going?
Up and it's good. The Lions take the lead after a rocky start. They're just like back to business as usual. Might even win by about 40. I'm clipping.
That checks out. I swear, we could have just a highlight of TLK's wife highlights.
Kobe from the Froby with a neutral face.
Oh no, that's a raised eyebrow.
Oh, is it? It's hard to see from mod view.
That's fair. Remington Wellington with a short gain. Mickey Mouse. But, like, you get what I'm saying, though, about the Pengu anomaly, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Like, I'd expect it more consistently across the board. That's what just boggles my mind.
Maybe it's the collection of talent on the Wallabies? Like, do they happen to have a particularly large number of these guys?
No, and, like, that's kind of it. I'd expect if any team to do it more, it'd be the Lions.
Yeah. Maybe people were just more cautious against the Lions. Jesus Christ.
I don't think the AI knows that the Lions are a team to be more cautious against. And it's 4th and inches. They're going for it. DG isn't here, but if DG were here, he'd be so happy as they're not cowards. And he's going to throw it on the ground. And so Vancouver gets the ball back with 28 seconds. And that one's going to just volleyball. Oh, I thought someone caught it.
Howard take the sack.
It's like the Seahawks passing at the 1-yard line. Not false. That said, I think it just has to do with fourth down sliders. As Grayson is going to get the first. Long back to pass. Has a man deep. And it's wide open Craig Shiloh.
Fryer, you regress this offseason? Dog, I've got so much TPE, I could regress and not notice.
He won't notice.
Do I regress this upcoming? Am I gonna regress this upcoming season in the PBE
Probably.
or next season?
Oh, PBE, I have
Because
no
I'm a
idea.
2022 player or season 22 player.
Yes,
right
you're
now.
regressing.
Oh,
I know that because I'm regressing.
dang it! Lemon's slowly reaching his decline phase. Well, it's fine. I'm just here to win some gold gloves and act like I don't know nobody.
That's fair.
Then I'll retire not making the Hall of Fame because that's just how it is. How it be.
And so that ends the half. Vancouver up by 8. Well, this last play. Shouldn't call it. Now it's Vancouver up by 8 as they head into the tunnel. And that one falls through the floor, preventing any T-pose glitch, which you love to see. So New Zealand gives it to Mouse. Mouse makes a man miss, flies over them, and will get 2. Mouse has now rushed the ball for -5 yards. Botterman tackled for a loss this time. Gunner gets him. It's 3rd and 8. No, although, funnily enough, both Mouses are now running backs. It's kind of weird. Now, this is Mickey Mouse. Is our next game the Venom game?
Our next game is the Venom game.
Oh, nice. And what a coffin.
Oh,
Zach
goodness.
Mouse is doing all right.
The Wallabies have their chance.
Oxlong short pass to Kylie Ray gets them out of the safety
The
zone.
Wallabies lose their chance.
And that's fair to say. I actually don't have access to the Venom locker room, so I can't ping you guys when you're up to see your games. Which makes it a little tricky.
Yeah.
And Shiloh with a huge catch downfield. This is why Vancouver's so dangerous. They were in the hole for 13, and they're now leading by 21. 21 unanswered points. Wallabies' defense has fallen apart as Martinelli. And there's a block. He's going to get to the 20. Awesome. Thank you very much, Aseo. Am I pronouncing your name right, by the way? Martinelli has rushed for 7 yards. Awesome. And caught the ball for 7. Grayson's going to get a first down, and it's 1st and goal at the 5.
Ooh. Lions are a good team. It just took them a quarter and a half to figure it out.
And Martinelli
falls in.
in.
Touchdown.
And it's now 27-28. Threw that off his back foot. That's not false. One of the things that we have seen in 22 engine is that the the quarterback does throw from weird angles and weird positions, which is something I do love. It makes for a more interesting dynamic. It is a false start here. Slim did nothing wrong. That may be. I disagree. But definitely the OL did. So it's a false start. Alright, I think I know. If they score this drive, if they score in the next 30 seconds, Lovehammer gets tackle for a loss. I don't know if Loki's still here, but he's showing up, and look at that beautiful face, Jen. Fate Sabor with the tackle for a loss. Beautiful face, Jen. It's
Beautiful
absolutely.
face, Jen. Beautiful face.
And what do you think, Phil? Fours in chat?
No.
No? Okay. Morris back to pass. In trouble and just throws it away. But it's 4th and 23. Is the offense staying out? No, they're punting it. And Shy's going to get this one to the 35.
Hand off to Martinelli. Up the middle. Breaks tackles. First down. It's a big-time play.
Absolutely. Oxlong back to
Oxlong,
pass.
time,
Incomplete.
but good defense.
Phil, I'll let you comment on this drive.
Okay. Oxlong steps back. Open target. Oh, defense steps in properly. It's now 3rd and 10. The Lions still need to get their first down here to really cement something. Oh, open man out to the side. Ray catches it. First down. Puts him in great position to finish this off.
Love that face jump too.
Quick throw. Good defense. Oxlong hit, drops the ball, collected by Depengu.
Could tamper me if you want something illegal. Oh, geez. Guys, I can't condone tampering.
Mickey Mouse with a huge first down play. The Wallabies only need 2 touchdowns to tie the game.
I know, and it's definitely possible.
McMorris, quick throw, open to Sheep. McMorris sidesteps it, but throws it out. At least avoided the sack.
Oof.
Cool. Contested.
It's 4th and 3. I hate to see my punishment for number 2 at one season. Actually, that would be punishment number 3, Parm. He got punished twice.
Stop breaking the rules, guys.
You're losing all.
First down, Lamar. What did you do to get punished already, Parm?
CJ got punished twice for tampering.
Yeah. Imagine getting punished for tampering. Just do what I did and make it legal.
Oh, I got punished for tampering in the ISFL.
Yeah, you did.
It's Martinelli, bobs and weaves. By the way, I want to point something out this game. The Wallabies scored all 13 points in the first quarter.
Yeah. Well, the Lions took a quarter and a half to figure out how to play football again after their tremendous loss to the Silver Eagles. And then they've become exactly what they were before that game.
This feels like a passing of the torch game, and I'll explain why. So, let's talk about the Wallabies dynasty for a minute, underscore. And I think
Do we have to? Is this even really a passing of the torch? The Wallabies weren't the elite team they were during the dynasty when the Lions became elite.
Hold on. I agree there. But I think it's kind of, they're really the only dynasty we've had.
Yeah.
And what's funny is, during their years in the Wallabies, their playbook was, funnily enough, weird in some ways, in that, I hate it when mom and dad fight. We're not fighting.
We're always fighting. We're having a fight right now.
Oh, are we? As Lamar, the fullback, will get this touchdown. No, but what I find funny is like, what was the team that always beat the Wallabies dynasty in the regular season?
Fucking Aztecs.
Mexico City. What was the team that beat the Lions? Mexico
Silver
City.
Eagles.
It's really just the passing of the torch.
I suppose so.
So now here it is, the former dynasty playing the super dynasty. They bounce back. They start off a loss with everyone thinking they're finally mortal, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Fooled ya, didn't we?" And that one's gonna be incomplete. I just find it really funny. That's kind of where we are in terms of dynasties. And you know what team is on the rise, has a good draft, developed well, is looking to make the postseason? The Silver Eagles.
Yeah.
Heck, I'd be surprised if it wasn't Silver Eagles Lions Super Casual Bowl. Hot and bold take right now. Ooh, trying to be... Okay. Haseo, I know how you win running back of the year in the ISFL. It's actually really simple. I know because I did it. I also won MVP and a couple of other awards. All you need is to just make it so that power 0 is always used in goal line formations. Oh wait, no, you can't do that anymore because I broke it. Whoops.
Okay, have you ever considered sabotaging the league for kicks?
No. I've never thought about that.
Good.
Why?
I don't know. Just thinking about it.
And Vancouver's going to win 35-13.
Fantastic. We go on to our second to last game as the Twisters host the Venom.
All right. Haseo, you were asking. They're up.
Yeah. Twisters hosting the Venom, clear and high winds.
Woo-hoo. By the
Very
way,
windy.
like I said, first half, Wallabies show up. Second half, they die on the vine. 35 unanswered points. I wonder what would happen if the ISFL did bring back the power 0.
Be interesting.
All right. So Twisters are hosting?
Yep, Twisters hosting, clear and high winds.
For some reason, I thought they were playing the Aliens. Then I realized the Aliens are playing... Who are the Aliens playing?
The Aliens are playing the Silver Eagles.
Whew. That's going to be fun.
I imagine.
I should probably let the Twisters know they are up. All right. Phil, I think we got to do a prediction for this game.
All right. Who will win? The Twisters or the Venom?
It's clear and high winds, you said?
Clear high winds.
Tater is here. right, where
Hater. Woo.
Twisters are at home? No, wait. Hollywood's at home, right?
No,
Twist.
Hollywood isn't playing in this game.
You. Yeah, I know. I'm losing my mind.
The Twisters are hosting.
Twisters are hosting, which means we're going to Nebraska because it's got orange. Twisters are orange. All in on
Yeah.
the Venom just cuz. I love it.
All right. That's a strong bet.
We've got strong bets on both sides. People can win some good amount of points.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Haseo, if you could just ping your team and let them know if you haven't already, that would be great. Perfect. Thank you. Hello. How's it going? Although I don't think Dust is in the booth with me. Dust is here in chat. Maybe he is.
Yeah, Dust's not in the booth. It's just me
Just you.
and the cricket.
Ooh, Yellowknife Wraiths. That's a fun team. That was actually where I got my start in the ISFL. If you ever want to look up my player there, you can always look up who holds the single season touchdown record.
Jeez. One day I hope to hold that kind of impressive stat in the league.
Stat that will never be broken.
Yeah. New goal for my next real player. All-time win record for a relief pitcher in the PBE.
And Weasel with a huge catch downfield.
Oh my goodness. Opening up strong for the Twisters. I think they'll win this game. I think they've got the edge.
You know,
Weasel with another catch, just shy of a first down, second and inches.
both of these teams have the potential to win. The Twisters are absolutely a force. Don't get me wrong. Branson is going to be sacked, though, by Scoochie Katzman. But I think the other thing to keep in mind is that the Venom have been on a tear.
That's true.
And that one's going to be incomplete. And so the Venom, after giving up 2 great passes to Weasel, are going to hold them to a punt.
You know what? That's big. That's huge. Absolutely titanic.
Ah, you're right, Tater. Yeah, I totally blipped on the uniforms. That's on me. I'm not resimming. But just in case people ask, Mouse tackled for a loss by Jimmy Jetplane. Mouse has been actually really good as a running back. I know there was a question earlier. I think this is one of those few games, though, where you don't turn to him and running the ball and just hope he can pass catch. Because the Twisters' run defense has been the best the league has ever seen. No team has allowed fewer rushing yards than the Twisters, as Gase is sacked just outside of the safety zone. And so this, not a safety. Nah, if the foot is outside, they don't count it as a safety. But at least Tater is happy knowing his heavy blitz defense is back. 1 pixel short. It's like 1 yard short, but a little different. Larson. Huge run there. Speaking of a pixel, he's going to be short of the first.
Oh, goodness.
I'm loving everyone being here. It's good to see so many familiar faces. Larson's tackled for a loss. Bjorn Isaac Granlund, Zalbeck will get him. And that's going to knock them out of field goal range again. Venom stay alive, but Hughes is one of the most potent punters this league has ever seen. This is going to be a field position game, and it's all going to come down to who can make the defense mess up first. Mouse is going to get back for about a break even, lose a yard there. Jimmy Jetplane. Mouse again. He's going to lose even more yards this time. James Cody. And I think we might see a safety, but I'm not going to say it.
Safety watch.
Bottom in the fullback.
Bottom hit.
He avoids
Not
the
a
safety. Who's trying to do a podcast for 2X Media in the ISFL? If I cared about earning in the ISFL, I might.
He
Jimmy
wants to
Jet
do a
Plane.
podcast for 2 times media in the SCFSL.
I will give everyone 10 times media payout in the SCFSL for a podcast. Actually, really fun story about that. We are going to be hiring, and I have to make an announcement about this. One of the rules that did pass is team beat writers. So report on happenings on the team, and you will get paid.
Mm.
As Io Torrent with a huge catch downfield.
Oh my goodness, the Twisters finally ready to capitalize as we enter the second quarter.
That's a huge play. Larson's going to fall forward.
Ingle steps out, not a first down, 3rd and 1. They have a chance to hold him. They have a good chance to hold him to a field goal here.
That would be huge. I mean, Venom probably could actually even use.
Oh, they hit him?
Ronald the Watkins gets the TFL, and they're going to hold him to an Aaron Hughes field goal. You can't stay on the Nightmares forever. No, that's a Dev League team. You will get called up by whatever team drafts you at some point. Hopefully. You don't want to spend your entire time on the Nightmares.
Are you sure? Maybe he does.
I can assure
Maybe
you.
wear those beautiful uniforms you've got in the books.
Oh, those are beautiful. Points are points, absolutely. But I think this is actually probably the best field position the Venom have started with. And it's not saying that you can't hang out in the Nightmares locker room the entire time. But I think, and Mouse hugely hit by Montravius Braxteluella. Friendly reminder that it is the user Shu's birthday today, so be sure to wish him a happy birthday. Gase hit while throwing and nearly picked, but there's a flag here. It's a hold. They're going to accept it, making this 2nd and 26. Haseo, to actually point out what's happening here on the run, the Twisters defense is actually one of the really cool case studies. It's one of the heaviest blitz packages in the league, by far. And it definitely has its own weaknesses, and there are ways around it, ways to beat it. But Tater has done a bunch of blocks, so you'll see like linebackers coming in. You'll see DBs coming in from all over. Oh, we're telling secrets now. I thought that was one of the worst kept secrets in the league. The Twisters run a heavy blitz. That was like the worst kept secret. It's been the worst kept secret for 2 seasons now. I'm more just trying to explain what's happening than anything. And deep bomb downfield, Weasel! You know what's interesting about Willie Weasel?
Their name?
Outside of their name. They are the last player on the Twisters to have worn a Coyotes jersey.
Oh my goodness. That's an impressive stat.
Right? Branson back to pass and incomplete there. And you can see... Oh, absolutely. Weasel is a really good wide receiver. And it's overthrown there. Points are points, we said, and Lidditz is going to make it 6-0. Credit to the Venom defense, who has shown up in the red zone consistently. Their offense needs to do something, and you got to turn that death by field goals. I believe we call it Chuck Finning a team to death. To rightly coin it. Wouldn't you agree, Phil?
Yeah. Yes.
Ping Xiaopo is going to get this one to the 17. I feel like they need to turn to Gase a little more. And nearly picked there. Gase can't quite make it. The Twisters defense is stifling. Gase has completed 1 pass for 4 yards on 5 attempts. And it's a defensive pick 6 by Montravius Braxteluella. Happy birthday, Shu.
We're gonna find out what your toxic trait is.
Oh no. That's not even true.
Mine was thinking everybody hates you.
That one is
Oh, wow.
true.
No one hates you, TLK. You're very likable.
No, well, let's talk about my anxiety another time. But, no, mine was said control freak.
Let's see what my second one is.
We're gonna see what my wife's second one is. As Gase is sacked here, Bobby Boucher.
Too clingy. That's absolutely not true.
But yeah, you're not clingy at all. I know it sounded sarcastic, but that wasn't.
Never clearing my emails. That's kind of true.
Oh boy. JQ with a short game. We haven't seen much of Q, but Q has
Having
been...
no filter.
Yes.
Fuck.
Zach Mouse is going to gain a bit here, and it's 4th and 12. This field position has been...
Let's go, girls.
That's been the worst field position Twisters have started with. From the few times you're...
Are you ready for the sexy minion filter?
No. Falvey, you should look at this.
Fumble? Flag?
Wooten recovers.
Offsides.
Oh dear God. Your Val, you should look at this. Honey. Honey. I swear to God, I hate this filter with the passion of 1,000 suns. Yes, it was a sexy minion filter, and I hate it.
There's some other sexy filters, like sexy Five Nights at Freddy's.
Please stop. Please just stop.
I don't know where it is, but when I find it, don't worry.
Did you see the comment about you having no filter?
Yeah.
I will never show it to you guys. Don't worry. Botterman.
I need to show you the most threatening pug ever.
Oh no.
Threatening and pug just seem like opposites to me.
Oh, I don't know.
Look
This
at
one's...
a pug's face. I can't look at a dumb pug face with their flattened nose and think that's threatening.
That's fair.
Unless that pug's like holding a fucking knife, I'm not scared.
That's fair. Branson has time and throws a pick. Deshaun Jacksman.
No!
Excuse you?
Deshaun Jacksman.
Excuse you?
That's literally their name.
Ah! My hip!
Are you okay?
No!
You're old.
I'm old. Fuck you!
I'm gonna die. Phil, take over.
I can say it, but you're a turd. What, are you mocking me after you called me old
Yeah,
and decrepit
I never
and
called you.
saggy and weird?
I never called you any of those. I've called you weird.
And grotesque?
I never called you grotesque.
Oh, he's got a chainsaw out. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
This is great. I feel like this is the start of my next crime podcast. DLK's gonna die.
That was super believable. Shut the fuck up.
I love you, honey.
No, you don't.
I do.
You're just like keeping me around for the laughs.
It's one of the things I love about you is JQ with a huge catch downfield. I think it's coming back though. Yeah, it's coming back. I think I'm muted. Phil, can I hear you?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I did something. Hold on, I knocked my headphones out.
Oh, that sounds like a problem.
It is a problem. Oh, that's why it fell out of my ear when I was being attacked. I had no idea. Ho-ho! Okay, blink 3 times if you aren't okay.
What?
They're saying blink 3 times if I'm not okay. I'm okay, guys. As Weasel with a good one.
Yeah, he just doesn't know how to blink.
Yeah, I just close each eye alternating.
Your eyes are very dry as a result. That's why you gotta put some hand sanitizer in them.
What?
It really moisturizes up the joint.
No, the hand sanitizer does not moisturize anything.
Yes, it does. If you put moisturizer in it.
Then it's moisturizer that's doing the work. I'm good, guys. As Larson...
Then you're just playing Russian roulette with whether or not your bottle is going to sanitize your hands or moisturize them.
Super casual death. The true crime story. And that's Kuon Dijo will get the pick, and that's going to put him in safety range. I believe the term is all part of Keiku. All according to Keiku is the line. Mouse is going to fumble! Lightar runs it in! That's 2 fumble sixes.
All according to Keikaku?
All according to Keiku? Are you not familiar with that?
What's Keiku?
Translator notes. Keiku means plan.
Keiku's not how it's said.
Oh, well, I don't know. I just read things, man.
But not well.
There's an extra K in there.
Whoops. Phil, we also know that I cut syllables out of words. Or add syllables.
Wait,
You're like Scorp,
You
but with
speak
spoken. We said the word wrong!
Like a mashup of Winston and Schmidt.
Okay.
Winston squared.
A mashup of Winston and Schmidt? I think we call that, like, jam?
Yeah.
Not a very good tasting one, though. Probably not what you want to put on your toast.
If you've never...
Gase breaks the tackle.
Wide open JQ!
Q breaks another tackle. He's gone. He's gone, folks. Touchdown.
Told you, Q is a highlight machine, and there's one right there. Las Vegas is on the board.
Minston? Scranton? Pennsylvania?
Wow.
I didn't do anything. It just fell.
Gary took all that time to place it gently on the top of the computer screen. He knew that's not where it was supposed to go, but he still wanted to.
Oh boy. Alright. I'm okay. I really am. Like, honestly, this is just our usual banter.
Are they actually worried about you?
I don't know if they're actually worried about me.
No, I'm just aggressive.
I know you're aggressive. Phil's not worried about me.
Wow, he's a terrible friend.
Phil's a great friend.
He should be worried about you, but
What?
not because of me.
I'm constantly worried for your safety. Probably not about your wife, but like
Just-
your safety.
that's fair.
In general.
Bjorn Isaac Gremlin Dalbeck will get the sack. And what do you think, Phil? 4s in chat?
You can also tell them that I worked 7 days in a row.
Yeah, she's worked 7 days in a row.
I'll say 4s in chat.
4s in chat. As Ronald the Watkins is going to get the TFL. It's 2nd and 11. And Tingle's going to get the spin move, but step out of bounds with it, making this 3rd and 3. Justin Hughes is range. 6'2" from the Venom. Larson tackled for a loss by Michael Dreyfus himself.
Ooh.
And Hughes is going to punt this one for another coffin. All right. What do we think, Phil? Safety or no safety?
You know what? No safety. The Venom have avoided it so far, and they're going to keep avoiding it now. Look at the OL hold up.
That's true. Mouse
It didn't. The mouse got out, so...
0-3 on safeties. That's true. They say 3rd time's the charm. Brux Telewella gets him, but he falls forward. meaning that they're just outside of it. It's do or die here. For the safety, at least. And Mouse gets a breakaway. Gives him a little bit of breathing room. That's true. The defense has actually put up 14 points today, but 0 of which has been on safeties. Can we talk about that for a second? Credit to the Las Vegas Venom defense.
They've done a good job.
They've given up 14 points on... They've given up 6 total points. The Venom defense is quite legit. The offense was not able to do anything against this defense.
That's true.
But, I mean, all of those points came on short distance turnovers. The Venom's goal line stand is incredible. Absolutely. Credit where credit's due. Branson hit while throwing, nearly picked there. Speaking of picks, no quarterback has thrown more picks than Thaddeus Branson this game. I was doing tests and I told Tater, Tater, you'd win a lot more games if you didn't throw as many picks. And he's like, yep. You see how when you add 60 to the Venom score, they're winning easily. Absolutely. And JQ nearly has it.
Yeah. Look, honestly, we should start implementing a handicap for a truly balanced league. It works in my bowling league, so it should work here. Every team should have an expected score and get a handicap of 80% of the difference.
First Giants to the postseason. That's not how this works. It's any given sim day.
Have you considered running a tournament with those rules, though?
Dude, I run the Chaos Challenge. That's about all I have the ability for.
New rule, Chaos Challenge with a...
You figured out the handicap. Does the handicap happen if you run air raid versus not air raid or versus power run or no?
You still run the handicap along with all the other bullshit.
And Larson. Venom's going to call a timeout. But I think this will do it. This will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Pitch to Larson. Larson gets the first down. And we hit the 2-minute warning. One offensive touchdown would be nice. Kuan Dijo is going to say no.
It might be nice. It might be nice.
To get a touchdown on your side. Larson fumbles! And Goat Bitsky's going to recover.
Oh my god.
Twisters are not going to get their offensive touchdown. Deep bomb downfield. It's coming right back. Street sweep.
3 turnovers in the red zone.
Fucking nerd. My watch! Watch this.
Larson gets tackled for a loss. Did I intercept? No, but you did get a TFL. By all accounts, we should not have won. Your defense... I want to say this. I have never seen a game where I can say that the defense has been more of a factor in how well a team has played than this game right here. It has been... No defense has contributed as much. I'll be right back.
Welcome. I saw your eyes light up with cookies.
Okay.
Oh, I got these cool, I got these nice, like, raspberry and frosted sugar cookies.
Ooh.
They were very good. Yeah.
Huh?
Phil was telling me about raspberry frosted sugar cookies.
Why don't I have any of those right now?
Because you.
Well, they're at Costco where I am right
They're
now.
at Costco.
They're really good.
Maybe we should get a membership.
I'd recommend getting a Costco membership. They're a good store. They pay their employees well.
Yeah.
All right, and I gotta pay this out. I'm sorry, everyone who picked the Venom, but it's the Twister Machine. Willy Wonka up in here. All right, and we move on to our final game. Wow, this sim went quickly.
Yeah, it did.
It's a wonder what having energy will do. All right, and we are ending in Roswell as the aliens host the Silver Eagles. It is cloudy with low winds as these two teams, both struggling for a playoff spot, will duke it out. Hopefully, in my opinion, Mexico City can maintain their momentum for the Lions win. And I will say my prediction is that Mexico City will win the game. Obi from the Froby says I'm broke again. You know, that's the life of a gambler, man.
We are in. Are we close to Dev League playoffs? We are as close to Dev League playoffs as we are in Majors playoffs. Roswell's away.
Roswell's hosting,
Roswell's hosting.
I believe. Let me check again. Yeah, Roswell's hosting.
All right. And it's what was the weather?
I believe. Cloudy, low winds.
Nice.
That's actually, it was clear low winds. No, it was clear mid winds today. Actually, it was really nice out.
To answer your question, Noisy Boy USA, we have about 2 weeks before we are 2 weeks more of regular season, 2 real life weeks. 5 more games. All right. We are in Roswell, which means there's only one stadium to play at. Expert picks. Whew.
Oh, that's another prediction.
That's another prediction.
Who will win? It is the Aliens and the Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles. What are they doing now?
Scrambling. Do you think we'll go all the way? I do. I legitimately believe in this Nightmares team. And also, by tradition, we have 1-2, lost 1, 1-2, lost 1. So
You know, I believe in the Nightmares too. They have a cohesive locker room and a solid bond of friendship.
absolutely.
Otherwise, they're a Dev League team, so hard to say they're great at anything.
Never got my
It's just
channel
a little
points.
jab. I really like the Dev League games. They're very fun.
Oh, absolutely. They're a blast to
Also,
watch.
the commentary is great.
Dust is phenomenal.
Dust is great. Wish he would be on here more, but considering that would be double duty on streams.
Absolutely. Grimes back to pass. And nearly picked there. What was the win percentage chance? The Aliens were the underdogs. 60 to 40% them, 60%.
I believe it was 62-38.
Yeah, close enough. Margin of error.
Yep.
Botterman.
Oh, big catch.
Tonight's been a really good slew of games, though. Wilson's going to get a good chunk of yards there. It's 3rd and 3. Sticks 2 from the Silver Eagles. Grimes is sacked. Nowhere to go, and Gino Presto gets him.
Fantastic
now you see him,
defensive
now
play.
you
You just
don't.
gotta get past your people.
And Chuck Finn's going to boot this one. This is going to be a touchback. And Doko Bassi, the man, the myth, the legend. Honestly, he might be my other he's my other candidate for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Quick pass to Scotty doesn't know.
What?
That was the guy who had actually, if you were coming to Vegas, that's who you would. That was his play. Got him.
I was coming to Vegas.
I know, and then the weather
plane
decided.
wasn't.
The weather decided you weren't.
some bullshit.
Softman overthrows his man, and I think they're going to bring out James Bond after this play. And nothing but purple in that. Trying to find his man, but a sea of aliens.
You know, it's difficult when the whole field looks like it's aliens players, you know?
That's true.
They do get the points up, though, and Mexico City draws first blood.
I know Dave told me he wanted to redo the field, and I don't think he ever got around to it. So we're sticking with the all-purple. But I do like it. I like how every team most teams have like their own unique field. It gives them character.
Yeah, I like the fields. Grimes gets hit by the linebacker, Dion.
Dion. And that one's going to be incomplete there. Oh, this reminds me. I'm gonna reach out to every GM over this weekend and just see how they're doing, check in with them all. As Wilson's gonna get a short gain, it's 4th and 9.
Hunt thin, not blocked because Depengu's not in the game.
That man is just a monster.
No one can stay in his way. He's built like a brick house.
Which is funny because he's like really short and is a penguin.
No one can... Look, have you seen a penguin swim? No one can tackle a penguin. They're too slippery. Also, you are kind of morally obligated not to mess with penguins because they get weird about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Emperor penguins are fun.
Wide open, Scotty doesn't know.
He's open. Touchdown. Mexico City taking a 10-point lead, assuming they convert the extra point. Did you know Emperor penguins, much like ostriches, will actually try to court humans if they see them? It's kind of funny. But ostriches especially just look at humans and are like, yeah, that's a very attractive ostrich. But yeah, birds are weird. Kobe from the Throwby really wants his channel points, but there's no one to win channel points off of. No one bet on the aliens. TLK, your silence has made me feel terribly awkward.
Why?
Because I made bird attracted to human statements, and then you said nothing. Aliens play!
Sorry, I was letting Pengu know that he got 2 more.
Missed all the
punt
early
blocks.
games? How did the Mingos play? We didn't play great.
Play is a strong word.
We played ourselves.
That's true. Not as bad as the Rush played themselves.
That's true.
I mean, that was, funnily enough, the Mingos game was probably the weakest game of the night. You never got my channel points from the last prediction. How much did you bet? How much did you win? Who'd you bet on? Phil handles that. Dokabasi with a huge catch.
Paid out every prediction I've done.
Yeah, he's paid
I've
him
never
out.
dismissed any of them.
I wonder if it's just because of percentage that was spent versus percentage earned back.
I bet on Twisters. I did pay that out.
Yeah.
I'm like, look, I paid that out picking the Twisters as the winner. Not much you can do.
I think more people bet on... How much did you bet on the Twisters?
That was a relatively even bet.
That was...
I think you get back everything you put in.
You get back everything you put in, but let's say it's set 10K, and one person bets 9.9K, and one person bets 10. Weakest game of the night. That's a ring endorsement. No, it's not. Wow, what a pick from Rambo. It wasn't a knock on UP Cast. It's more just We've had some really great games tonight. The run-pass mix was much better. The Dragons' defense just decided, and really was the Dragons' offense that just bested the Flamingos' defense that game. Would you say that's an accurate statement, Phil?
I suppose so.
I mean, you got what, one punt the entire night?
Yeah.
Excuse you. Phrasing.
One punt the entire night?
I heard pump.
Oh, that's very different. That sounds like a personal problem.
Maybe you should enunciate.
I enunciate just fine.
Said no one ever. You little chicken.
You're the chicken. As Larry David's going to get this one to the 40. So off the pick, the Aliens can't do anything.
She's a hen and you're a rooster.
Softens back to pass. Quick one to Menarahi. He's going to get the first.
Oh.
Dang, you weren't kidding when you said these games have flown by. It's only 9:30.
It's only 9:30. That's when we normally finish up. It just hasn't felt that long.
No, I know.
It's already 9:30.
Wide open.
Oh!
Scotty doesn't know. You know,
Fantastic.
I'm not going to tell the Aliens how to build their team or do their strategy, but leaving a 99 speed wide receiver wide open is usually a cause for a burn.
My mom told me that anything someone says before but doesn't count.
That's fair. But I think you'd agree with me on what I was saying.
I do agree with you, yeah.
It's kind of like, what was it? Like when the Dragons were on top, it's the let's leave Adonis King wide open in the middle. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen about having no defensive backs? What the frick?
What's the worst that could happen about leaving a Hall of Fame tight end wide open?
Yeah.
I'm sure nothing bad, as that one's nearly there, and the Aliens can't do anything against this Mexico City defense. Grimes has time, and Wilson just can't get his hands on it. It volleyballs. And it's 4th and 10. And Larry David goes flying. Good thing injuries are off, right? Softens back to pass. 3-man rush from the Aliens. Man breaks free. And it's Dokabasi. Trench warfare has been able to stifle David Vent tonight. Softens back to pass. And it is a pick here. Joe Bluth will get him. And yes, honey, you heard that name right. She has her headphones in. She can't hear me.
You heard that name? Not at all.
Radiance Ham. Larry David. Soften's going to be sacked by Shepard. So, Phil, what was your favorite game of the night?
You know what? I did really like the Twisters Venom.
It's a good game.
It was a good game. I think it showed a definitive difference between the Twisters and the other and several other teams in the league. Like they're just kind of like a complete roster. They're not at the level of the Lions, but they're a complete strong roster.
No, they were. I mean, yeah. Dokabasi with a great sideline catch.
Softens, open man.
Decides to
No,
hold on
wait,
to it
I did
too
not
long.
see. No, he did not have an open man there. I'm sorry.
That's
The aliens defender blended in with the field.
camouflage.
Intercepted by
Jonathan Johnson, and this is safety range.
Yo, he fell out of the end zone. What a loser. You gotta spin the other way, friend.
Deep bomb
Deep
downfield
shot.
from Grimes.
Up
Warzog
by
has it.
Warzog.
As there are 5 seconds left in the quarter, one more play like that, and they can possibly have something going into a tunnel. But Grimes is going to throw it short, and that's going to fall to the ground with 1 second left.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're going to give it to Wilson. Nope. Short pass overthrown, and that'll do it for the half. On to our next game. Not our next game, our next half. Huh. Just gonna refresh that. All right, short pass to doesn't know. Softens is sacked. Joe Bluth will get him. The Magic Man himself. We have 2 Magic Men between Gino Presto and Joe Bluth.
Softens, deep shot, open man. That is doesn't with open space. I don't think he's getting to the end zone. He breaks the tackle. Touchdown.
Man can't quite angle it. Salami lid with a short gain. Magic. Roswell's been struggling, though, tonight. They've gotten all these picks. They are definitely... This is Phil. I want to talk about this, because this is actually really interesting. The turnover game has been very strongly in Roswell's favor. And yet it hasn't seemed to matter.
Well, you know what? It's simple. A punt is a turnover.
Okay, I get that. But let's talk about even the Twisters game. They've had 3 end zone punts. They should have, as Tater put it, by all accounts, we should not have been in this game. And that one possibly is blocked? No!
I mean, the Silver Eagles have just played really good defense.
They really have. I mean, same with the Venom. We are seeing a lot of really good teams that someone's going to miss the postseason, and they're not going to deserve it. Like, they're not going to deserve to miss. It's going to be weird.
Mm.
It kind of is why every team makes the postseason in the Dev League. They all play so good and so interestingly, and the games are so... Now, granted, there's also a weighted advantage. Wide open downfield, Tidwell! Thunder places it, but can't quite get the stop. Mexico City is shutting out Roswell. They're looking to make it at least 31. And Dokobasi does.
Huh?
I can take that down after.
Okay. You
Yo,
can
I'm gonna
it
do my
on then.
Wordle.
There's a lot.
What was that, Phil?
I'm gonna do my Wordle.
Oh, yeah, don't forget to do your Wordle. It's the first one with the New York Times.
Oh, dang it.
Good thing there wasn't bets, otherwise I would have picked Roswell.
Alright, I
That's-
watched a video that explained that crane is the best starting word.
I mean, that's fair. I start with snort every time.
Alright, wait, I need to pull up my word. I need to pull up my 5-letter word thing.
Your 5-letter word thing.
Yeah, I use a thing in order to get 5-letter words.
A thing.
Because there are some really... There's some really good ones. Because there are some weird ones.
So it's really funny in the Nightmares locker room. We do Wordle. Just in the locker room we post it. So a couple days ago was humor as the word.
Oh yeah, it was.
Which is really frustrating for some of my team members because they're not American.
Oh, you know what? That's their fault.
That they're not American?
Yeah, have they considered being American?
Why do you laugh like somebody's stabbing you?
Because someone's stabbing me and it's you. So it was really funny because they're like, this one was actually really tough for me. Jacques Cartier with a good pick there. Radiant's hand
Ooh.
slips out of bounds.
Alright. That gives me good information.
What's that?
Oh, I figured out a position of a letter in my second guess, and I have 4 letters known, and I know the position of one.
Oh, so which letters do you know?
Am I going to say that right here? Have you already done your Wordle today?
I do my Wordle at 8 o'clock in the morning at the latest.
Okay, that's fair. And Twitch chat, y'all can close your ears if you don't want to get your Wordle spoiled. So I started with crane, gave me C, R, and E, and then I next guess was humor. So I know there's a U, and I know R is the final letter. So U.
So you don't play on hard mode.
Oh, yeah, I don't play on hard mode. Oh, there's only 6 choices. We're gonna go with cuter, I think. Oh wait, no. Okay. It was Ulcer. Damn it, Carl Anthony Towns! He spoiled it! I'm upset. I have to tell. I do it with the PBEO. We got a bunch of people who do Wordle and post it.
That's fair. I've got 3 groups I posted on. One of which is the Nightmares locker room. You should do it with the Flamingos.
Yeah, I probably should. I don't know. Had a good time. That probably would have been... realistically, I'd probably get that in 4. Okay.
Yeah, I'm proud of you for getting it. It was your first Wordle. I'm glad you've joined the ranks of us Wordlers.
I've done several Wordles.
Wide open doesn't know again.
Doesn't know how to play a good game, Jesus. I've done, I think, like 8 Wordles now.
My streak is currently in the 20s because I actually have gotten better since switching to hard mode.
I've never played Wordle, nor will I. I refuse to conform to society.
You know what? That's fair. I think it's fun. It's the only reason I do it. I like a good puzzle. is really kind of what it boils down to.
It's just a fun little exercise.
Yeah, it doesn't take too much time. And I also just post it just to get my team involved.
Yeah, it's a fun little thing. You post about it once a day. I said that too, yet here I am.
Yeah.
Spelled in a strange way. Carl was bad, I agree. It was pretty funny. You posted a fake result or the system was glitched. I really hope it was the system, though, and you didn't do that. I mean, look, I like athletes being petty about random shit that isn't related to their sport at all.
You know that there's Squabble, the versus mode of Wordle?
Wobble. I can just have dinner. Wobble, me talking to the old people at the bowling alley about workers' rights.
Ooh.
I love those people to death, but a whole heck of a lot of them are conservative.
Sure.
Oh yeah, my mother's technically a member of a moose lodge.
That's awesome. Are you familiar with Letteral, Phil?
No.
Letteral. You have 26 guesses to guess the letter.
Oh god. Oh god. Global is the best one.
Which is global? I'm not familiar with that one, Kobe.
It sounds like a country guessing one.
That would be fun. But I feel like you'd obviously get it once it's St. Kitts and Nevis.
TLK should do a sleep stream.
No, my insomnia is way too bad for that.
Yeah, I don't feel that actually. I've never really had insomnia. I sleep really well and really deeply. Shit doesn't wake me up. Which can also be a problem. I have a very strange alarm setup.
That's fair. Oof. I gotta finish packing after this. I have to start packing
Yeah,
too.
you're going on a trip? Where are you going?
New Jersey. I have a wedding.
New Jersey. Oh, right! Yeah, you told me. Have a fantastic time.
It'll be great.
New Jersey's where a lot of my family lives.
I'll say hi to them.
Yeah, don't. They're also all conservative.
Where do they live in Jersey?
Well, they were immigrants. It's my my Jewish grandfather's family. Very conservative. Surprising he turned out as progressive as he was.
Hey.
Okay, come to Buffalo. We can meet up.
I haven't been to Buffalo in a long time.
I
Actually,
sure
not since my cousin's wedding in East Aurora, New York.
Oh.
Which?
I wish... Oh.
No, go ahead.
I hope the baseball season actually happens, because I'd love to meet up at some point.
Heck yeah, we should. So, when I was in East Aurora for the wedding, it was actually really funny because one of my coworkers had a friend who was also at the wedding, but we didn't know each other.
Oh my goodness.
But that was just really funny. So, like, it wasn't my coworker who I was actually good friends with who was there. It was his friend who I had no idea about.
Hilarious.
I thought it was funny.
I did too. I was just being an asshole.
You said it, not me.
I'll bite you.
Grimes back to pass, deep bomb downfield. Warzog. And finally, the aliens are looking to put something on the board. Just thinking about visiting New Jersey right when TLK said that. And Radiant's Ham put something on the board. Aliens are not getting shut out tonight. Good night, Noisy Boy. Thank you for joining us. My dentist is not in East Aurora. He is in... Actually, I saw my dentist today. That was fun. They're going for the onside kick. Those Matlack. And it's going to end right there as Michael Dyan will get it. Mexico City wins 38-7. Do you really have the tape right now?
Yeah, I want to get it done.
Okay, fair enough. All right, and with that, Sky Does Know is your offensive player of the game. Sean Dawkins, your defensive player of the game. Thank you all for tuning in. We will see you tomorrow in the afternoon when Dust is hosting our Dev League games.